This is Short Hammer. It is the 19th of January, 2020, and we're looking at Amazon on the daily chart. Now, a forewarning, you may hear children in the background because I like to keep my kids around, especially when I'm charting and going through charts. Even if they're in the background playing their tablets, I like them to see sort of what dad's up to. So here we go. So looking at Amazon on this daily chart, if you look at this area, if you hold your cursor all the way across, and roughly when you look at this 1845 to 1850 area, you see that Amazon, when it gets up in this area, we see a little bit of turbulence, but then we get that second leg that takes us all the way into the 1900s, pull back, then all the way into the 2000s. And again, here we are, April, and Amazon broke, pull back to the next leg, 1800s. Saw a little bit of pause here between the 1827, 1830 area and 1850. And then next leg. Same thing here. We're back in that area again. See a little bit of pull, pause, then go. We're there again right now. And here we go. So this one was just not even gonna happen. This was like this setup just looked totally different than the other ones. But the this one up in this area, pull back, consolidate, see if we see that next leg. And so that's what I'm expecting on Amazon, is that when it's uptrending and it pushes up into this area, more times than not, there is a high probability that we'll get that next leg. And if we, let's zoom in here on the daily chart. And the last few days, what we've seen is 1, 2, 3, 4, and it struggled to get through this 1885 area. And we see that supply is strong there. So there are two ways that I'm looking at Amazon right now. The first way is a break and hold of this 1885. I'm getting long into the 1916s or higher. And a break and hold of these 1850s. I'm looking to see if we can crack the 1830s and potentially squeeze down to the 1820s. If we do that and we break back within this channel, I think there is more room to the downside. But I don't expect Amazon to sell running into earnings, especially when this earnings is going to reflect the holiday numbers. So I do expect these numbers to be amazing for Amazon. That's just my thought process. And they also came out with a new chip that should be helping them out on their server side as far as Amazon Web Services. So it's so many things that they have going for them. They invested in their own shipping and delivery. So there's so many different things that should be going well for Amazon that should reflect in this earnings. I do expect them to run hot into earnings, but we have to see what the overall market does. And if Amazon, as far as the overall market, starts to pull back a bit, but my expectation is a break and run. So we'll see. The safe way to play this is to wait for the break at 1885 and then take it long and just keep it tight, and a break and hold back under will be your exit. For me, I may enter this a little bit early with the expectation of that and keep my stop down here on the break and close below the 1850 area. So I'm going to be watching Amazon on Tuesday and Wednesday to see if we get a dip or if we get a rip. Either way that we go, I will be looking for a position. If this pulls down close to this 1850, I'll have a quick stop here on a close below this area with bearish candlestick formations. So even if I take this long, roughly between the 1850 and 1855-ish area, if I get long in here, I'm going to keep it tight because bearish candlestick formations below the 1850, I'm going to be out and I'll be short this, fading this down to the next supply demand area at 1824. If we bounce off this area, as we approach back near these 1882, 83, 84, 85 area, I'll be scaling out. And if we open up gapped up, I'm going to wait for a break of the 1885 area and hold and see if we can see bullish candlestick formations for us to take the next step into the 1916s. That's my plan for Amazon. And I am slightly hopeful that this 4 hour gives us a higher high here and we squeeze back up into this area. So we'll see what happens. We had the dip here, back up. So we'll see if we see a dip here and this is a back up. We'll see how this plays out. Everyone has a different way of reading their charts and different things that they see based on the way that they play. But we'll see if this is a thing where we're going to get a curved, like a slightly curved bottom here, and then a break of this 1868 and a squeeze back up into the 1870s, and preferably a break into the 1880s. We'll see what Amazon has in store. But remember, Netflix earnings is going to weigh heavily on the market. So just keep an eye on Netflix to see how the market reacts to those earnings. And if it's a bullish reaction, then you can bet your bottom dollar that I will probably be in Amazon. So we'll see how this shakes out, but never be in a rush. Wait for your levels, wait for your particular setup that you like off of those levels, and make sure you have your stop before you get in, your profit take, your scale out levels, have everything set before you even click to buy. Have your levels set and have your plan ready, because what you don't want to do is just jump into Amazon because it's running without a plan of, hey, this is where I'm going to, it's my stop loss. This is where I'm taking profits. This is where I'm scaling out. Just make sure you have all those things in place before you jump in. And remember, it's earnings season. So a lot of the premiums on a lot of these tickers are going to be juiced. So be careful what you're playing. Keep an eye on the theta, especially if you're expecting to swing something. And remember, based on earnings and the overall market, something can reverse really quickly against you. But as long as you stick to your levels, it should work out smooth. If you like this video, tap the like button. And if you'd like more videos like these, please subscribe to our channel, Power of Pivots, where you can expect to receive more content, not just from me, but also from Elisa, showing the way that she uses her power of pivot strategy to be able to get high probability trades in the market. Thank you.